Homosexuals! Get in here! I missed you. I have missed this. I have needed the gym. Don't get me wrong. It was great to have some time off. You know, I got to see the family, hang out for a bit, have some nice nostalgic homey moments with the people I grew up with. It's always a great thing, especially when I'm feeling a little down because my knee still is not recovered. We're still working on it. But with time off to just stay with the thoughts in your head and think about what you got to do, you have a lot more time to focus on what puzzle piece you might be missing from the training. What might make you better? What might you have not done? Or what might you have not thought to have worked before but might work again? You never know. There's so much to go back and forth on that it's kind of just one of those things where you just got to, again, it's trial and error. Work with it every day, and eventually you figure something out. You know, it's just same as life. Take one step in front of the other, doing your best. You will get better, and just one day you're going to look at yourself and be like, oh, I did figure it out. I did commit and get disciplined and created a passion project out of the things that I love in my life. That's what it's all about, you know? But mainly, how do we feel today? So the way we're going to be training this week, I don't know how far and where we are yet, but it's going to be weird. It's going to be different, but it's something that we have to do because I am figuring out the puzzle pieces of my shknee cap, my quad tendon, that just needs that overall increased appreciation and effort, you know? But anyway, the rest of this week, we're going to be doing the program like normal. Like, I'm still going to do my snatch day. Like today I did snatches, very light, very deload-esque. I'm literally going to do a single at 70% for all my Olympic lifts. Maybe maybe honestly something very similar for my squats and bench. I haven't figured it out yet, but I got to just take my time and feel it out. But for the main lifts and the main program, those are on the back burner right now. I'm not going too crazy on those. I'm not getting ahead of myself because I need to make sure that I can hone in on my knee. I'm going to be changing up the lifts every day like I normally do because I am a big person about maintaining variability in your lifts. It is extremely important not to just do different lifts just for the sake of quote unquote shocking the muscle, but having new sets of variety in your, whether it's your weight, your reps, sets, your exercises, whatever. You got to change something up with a purpose, of course, to get stronger in an area that you are not fond of. But if you do the same thing every day, you get a little too comfortable, you know? If I just did 5x3 on all these lifts every day and didn't change the weight, percentage, reps, or sets or anything, it'd be super, super easy. And of course, if you're just trying to be healthy and just like do a little bit of exercise every now and then, sure, why not? But I'm trying to get big, trying to get strong, you know? I gotta spice it up sometimes. So today it was a very narrow stance on an elevated squat, just doing pause reps, feeling it out. That felt wonderful. I'm not gonna lie, that was a very good one to put on my knee. It's tough because I'm realizing that time away from the gym is not the answer. There are 2 separate times now in the past 2 months where I have just stepped away from the gym for a couple of days, really tuned it out, just did some stretches, made sure I just hung out for a while and just reset my body, let the CNS actually take a break and then come back and deload. But both times they worked very temporarily. And the great thing about being able to post your lifts every day is not for clout and it's not for just showing off, though I do like the attention. Don't get me wrong. It is fucking wonderful. It makes me feel very, very special. But the most important part about it is that I can look back at those perspectives and think, what did I do there that set me apart from the me that is now? I have real life proof of what worked and what didn't in a certain scenario that cannot be replicated unless I really, really tried hard to, So I was like, okay, well, when my knee first got messed up, what did I do? And I did, if you go back and look on my Instagram or my shorts, whatever, there were 2 workouts I did where I did no main lifts. I just did isometrics and eccentrics, slow weighted lifts that only focused on my knee, just like I did today. And that was where I made the most progress. I only did, again, this is why I said I think I jumped on the program too quickly. I did 2 days of isometrics after taking a day or 2 off, and I was able to do 3 weeks worth of working out without pain after that. And although it is a small amount of time, it is a substantial amount of time. It is actually insane that those 2 days of strengthening my knee put in that much long-term effort. And I'm like, oh shit. Well, no fucking wonder I felt awful, because once I get towards 70-75% on the program for several sets and reps, I'm like, oh, well, yeah, I only recovered for 2 days. No wonder I haven't gotten better. And it's the most simple of things that will set you back, and you won't even realize it because it seems too on the nose. And that's okay. You know, it happens. It's whatever. But goddamn, I can't explain to you how happy I am to have kept putting in the work every day, because now I look at that and I'm like, oh, that's the step I need to do. That's the one that I not only need to replicate and succeed through, but also supersede and put even more time, effort, and passion into, you know? So anyway, I gotta stop getting ahead of myself. Guys, fucking stop me sometimes. Jesus. I gotta get a grip and let you know how I'm doing physically. Oh, man. I'm honest. I'm gonna give it a 7.45. Not incredible. No. It's normal. I took several days off. I'm tired. I'm sore. Not as jumping the gun as I normally am, because my body's not all hyped up for the lifts because I haven't been doing them every day. And I'm doing a new training style that is honestly just more bodybuilding than it is power or Olympic lifting. So yeah, it makes sense that I'm tired and I'm dead and my body is screaming. But does that mean we feel awful? No. By every means, no. I feel great. I feel amazing. Not because my body's like, oh, we did such an easy, awesome job today. Good job, no soreness. I'm sore as balls. Oh my God. But what is important about that is that every purpose I put into every lift mattered. And that it's more so, like, people are always asking, how can you go to the gym every day, feel like garbage, and then want to go back and do it again and feel even better? Why is that good therapy? People do not understand that it is not the feeling you have when you're burning through a tough set that makes you want to come back. It is the feeling afterwards of just rejuvenation, of just all of the fruits of your labors coming into your brain, giving you that big serotonin boost, being like, I fucking did that shit. Yeah. You know, it's just, it's irreplaceable how insanely 8-man brain, just a heavy weight and a barbell, can make you feel. It is insane because it's just, it's so simple and so, you could call it unintelligent. Like I said, it's kind of like ooga booga brain, but it's that just raw source of release, just pure. Like when I love having, like, just getting people in a room or getting you in a car and just scream as loud as you can, like no hold bars. Turn the volume down if you need to, because I'm gonna give you a fucking example. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. Oh. Does that not just get you going? Does that not just, I got the shivers down my spine, because although it may feel embarrassing, it may feel weird, it may feel out of the societal norm, whatever, it lights your brain up, because you have to push past what you're typically limiting yourself to. Everybody's got a normal standard that they typically try to walk around every day so that you maintain. But pushing past the maintenance level is what makes your brain go, holy shit, now I'm feeling something. You know, it's just putting yourself in a position where you can just feel anything new. New stimulus is the best source of potential growth and want to strive for more, you know? So anyway, getting ahead of myself again. Narrow squats felt great. Narrow split squats, those were tough. Those were taking them out of me. I was getting a little wobbly. And as you could imagine, I've never done Bulgarians before. So doing those for the first time also did not feel great. But I cannot explain to you how excited I am to wake up tomorrow. Not for the sake of waking up and not feeling sore anymore, but for the sake of waking up and knowing that the effort that I put in today made my knee just that little bit stronger. Got me that one step closer to doing something different and feeling better and being able to put in my 100% again, so that when I finally get to go back to the gym and do all the main lifts I want without doing any accessories and just having fun with my percentage-based progressive overload, that's when I'm gonna know it was truly all worth it. Right now it's all blind faith, but by the end of it, we're gonna be there. So if you couldn't guess, mentally, I'll give it a solid 8.5. You know? Could it be higher? Maybe. But also maybe not. So I'm happy, I'm grateful, I'm appreciative of the effort that I can put in right this goddamn second. I'm going to do better and I'm going to progress no matter what. So I could give less than 2 damns about how I feel today if I know that the passion is just going to be skyrocketing tomorrow, you know? And even if it's not, and I'm feeling like shit, even more room for progression. That's what I'm talking about. Every time you fail, it's another opportunity to step yourself back up and get your shit in motion, you know? Letting it out, just having fun. It's okay if I got to take a while to just relax and get that strength back and get that comfortability back. It'll be worth it by the end. Even if I said it, you got to go way back. I don't know what video it's in. You're a real one if you know. But in one of the first videos I did after my knee started hurting, I said, I don't care about how long it takes. That's not why I do it. I will wait 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year. I don't care. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to get there at some point. I am going to succeed in my own unique individual way. Again, it might be the same lifts. It might be the same routine. It might not be anything that you haven't seen before. But for me, it is my individual efforts that I am throwing out there to the world and giving to myself so that I can live happier. Thanks for letting me go off a bit. I had to get the demons out today. I have missed the gym. A lot of traveling lately. So sorry for not being around as much, you know. I want to be there to yell at you guys more, but again, we're on the way up. I got to live and I got to learn to make sure that those days off were a good perspective to know that now I got to isolate the strength in my left knee. That's all it is. So I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to be hitting some good old, I'm going to just do a super light deload back squat because it would be typically my back squat day. And then I'm just going to do a bunch of different accessories, different from today. I haven't written it out yet, but you'll see. Nice little surprise for you guys. Who knows? I imagine I'll do something like maybe some good box squats, maybe reverse Nordics would be good. You know, something like that. Maybe some sissy squats. I don't know. But you'll see the effort and you'll see the progression no matter what. Because that's what I'm here to goddamn do. So I appreciate whoever wanted to hang out. Let me know how your lives and your lists have been going. I love hearing about it. And I love you guys. I seriously appreciate it. And I will be back tomorrow. Bye.